Hello people that know how's it doing? So this is a relatively old story. But this is from the last 3 years. This is on VIP. So what do I mean? But when the Pope Francis came to Ireland, obviously secure, the VIP section of Dublin Airport, and it's you and I who's paying for it. It's not the Vatican. And people like the former Taoiseach Bertie O'Haran, he's not paying for the VIP service in Dublin Airport. It's the taxpayers. You and me are paying for it. And this number is shocking over the last 3 years. And they should be asked to pay it themselves. Like the Vatican's full of money. The Vatican has more money than any Irish government ever had. And let's be honest, they have gold stuff in Rome, and they have enough money of their own to pay their own way. Because they spent 30,000 when the Pope came on the VIP section Dublin Airport to get him through in the West. I don't know what it was expected for, but it was 30,000 anyway, the taxpayer. The Vatican should have paid it. It's the best, and I say it straight. Even though I welcome them coming to Ireland, obviously, still at the same time they have enough money over in the Vatican to pay it and rely on the taxpayer to pay it in Ireland. So in the last 3 years, the cost has been 280,000. Probably 200. Yeah, I'm probably saying 200,000. Yeah, I'm saying that right. I see. Sorry, numbers are very hard on me with dyslexia. It's very hard to get to say it right. But yeah, that's how much it's been costing the taxpayer. So this is over the last 3 years. It could be more this year, as far as I know, but this is over the last year. I don't think it's covering this year yet. But that's over them 3 years. Like, that's a lot of money to be spending. Like, you should ask, like, the Bertie O'Haran, I'm sure the God, he has a huge salary and he has a huge, a lot of money lying around, and he's still flocking around on the taxpayers' money. Like yes, no, I'm sure the God he's getting a big retirement fund and everything like that. I'm sure the God he doesn't need the average taxpayer to pay for him. And then there's other VIPs, obviously flying President Higgins here, there, and everywhere. Which obviously is not right to be flying that he should pay in his own pocket if he's not paying the taxpayer's pocket and stay in 5-star hotels. But anyway, that's a story for another day. But it just goes to show you, because this article came out, and I'm leaving an article in the description to talk about this. It's just something I don't think this VIP section is necessary unless they're willing to pay for it. Unless the people who are coming in like Pope Francis are willing to pay for it, then let them. But the taxpayer shouldn't be asked to fork out the money for King whatever for the rich and filthy. As they say, money's the good of all evil, as they say. But the Irish taxpayer should never be allowed, and should never be expected. First of all, homeless crisis, health crisis, crime epidemics around Ireland. That money there, it's not a lot of money. At the end of the day, it's not a huge amount. The government spent 1.9 million on Twitter. That was an outrage. I'll respect that. But at the end of the day, that money could have went towards something good. That could have went towards, more, a few hospital beds in the hospitals. More staff. Could have went towards a few more staff in the hospital, in CAMS. Could have went anywhere. Could have went to the defence forces. Could have went anywhere. You could have went for the grads, other grads and things like that, for businesses and things like that. But no, the government decides, let's put it on the VIPs. So that's just that, and that's just my opinion on it, because I don't think we should be forking out money for every world leader in the country to come over, and we pay it, and we pay them for coming in, more or less pay their way in Dublin Airport. Now I don't know. I'll leave the article in the description, because I just couldn't read something, because the way they worded it was very, very hard. I don't know who was writing this article, but it was very, very hard to, especially because we're trying to process it in my brain. There was a lot of stuff. So please do look at the article, because I probably am missing a few things. So I will admit that, because there's a good lot there to look at, and it's just overwhelming for my brain. So anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and bye.